cities need new buildings, but we also need old buildings made new.
The client and the consultant team shared a common vision to transform an aging asset into a modern, sustainable development.
The finished product uses an indirect lighting scheme. The overall outcome has been a very striking facade and a very busy thoroughfare of the CBD.
To know a city is to know its buildings, and I think 18 Cross shows us that you can have development and regeneration and keep those connections. 18 Cross, or Cross Street Exchange as it was known, was an underperforming asset. Struggled to attract and maintain full occupancy. There was low foot traffic in the retail spaces, no amenities for the guests, fairly average sustainability performance, and aesthetically, it didn't really spark imagination. But it was in a prime location and it had good bones. It's a mixed development, spacious, open floor plates, and a mix of modern and heritage buildings. And our client, PAG, must have sensed that potential, so they engaged Cundall, Benoit and DCA as the core design team for the redevelopment. So the key requirements were create an A-grade office building, better connection between and within the buildings, and a sustainability and wellness-focused development. And we had to do all of this whilst maintaining the existing tenancy as much as possible, minimal or no foundation works due to the proximity of the MRT line, comply with current fire and building codes, and no GFA increase, although you could cleverly shift it around.
The project has a new 10-story external escape staircase integrated into the south facade, turning a functional requirement into an architectural feature. The double-height drop-off and the new atrium improved arrival and retail experience, while strategic slab removals unlocked the GFA for the feature staircase and the common spaces. New end-of-trip facilities enhanced tenant amenities, supporting healthy, commuter-friendly workplace. New facade, planters, green walls, and green roof created a contemporary building look, but yet with heritage elements, ensuring better integration with the surrounding context and introduced a sustainable design features to the development.
Key lighting design aspect from a lighting perspective is definitely the facade lighting. We employed the direct view but made it indirect, eliminating waste light, eliminating obtrusive light spill. With the architect, Benoit and ourselves, we saw it as an opportunity to tie the towers with the podium. So I think it's the first time that somebody's treated a fire escape staircase in this way, and it's an extension of the facade lighting as well. Green mark, as well as well. The two, in a lighting context, sometimes are opposing each other to a certain extent. Looking at things, for instance, in the office lobby, where we've employed the use of fixtures with different CRI so that our watts per square metre will fit within the Green Mark Platinum ratings, and at the same time satisfy the WELL certification in terms of the minimum CRI for occupied spaces.
As 18 Cross is within the railway protection zone, where one basement wall lies within the first reserve line. In the early design stage, we developed a full structural analysis model for the existing building structures. This enabled us to get the client and the architect on optimal locations for proposed A&A works during construction. The design team developed a phased design and a permitting strategy, allowing floors to be handed over progressively. With all engineering disciplines from Cundall, cross-discipline coordination was seamless and allowed quick resolution of technical issues.
So there was a major upgrade to the air conditioning system, so 18 Cross is now a far more efficient building. So we replaced the majority of the mechanical ventilation with the latest EC fan technology. We added an array of IoT sensors to the building management platform, and the chiller control system was reprogrammed to increase efficiency. The building's a leader in green transport. It has probably the best end-of-trip cycling facility in the city. It has EV charging, and there's going to be a direct underground link to 2 MRT stations. So it's almost a cliche, but the greenest building is the one that already exists. By retrofitting 18 Cross, we've saved over 23,000 tonnes of carbon dioxide from the reduction of carbon of concrete alone. And that's an amazing sustainability story. For asset owners, 18 Cross is certainly an interesting case study. PAG have been able to largely maintain a live building during the retrofit, so there's a cash flow benefit there. And it's now an A-grade office space, and they've secured new and higher profile tenants. Retail footfall is up, which I imagine is translating through to rental yield and asset valuation.